Hello and good morning. Welcome back to another week and another video. We're just currently in a damp, wet airport this morning. If you are new to the channel, hello, my name is Harry. I'm a class 1 tramper over in the UK. I'm in the process of immigrating to the US, so if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below to come along for the adventure and the journey. So we're going to get on with our day now, and we hope that it's a good one. There's meant to be some weather coming in. There's some danger to life wind warnings about for where we're going today, so stay tuned. Right, so we are just pulling out of our space here, our yard in Doncaster. It's a bit wet, it's a bit breezy, but it's no bother. Let's carry the air away. I'm just sorting this stuff out anyway. So yeah, we're literally going over the road into Freightliner at Doncaster to get this box lifted off that we've got on at the minute. And then we're going to get a load of one out of there as well for a 8:30 Bradford job this morning. Some fibre place. It doesn't look too bad. It's literally just off of the M606, sorry. So, and it's for some reason my cameras aren't panning around. I don't know what it is that does it. So I've got wing mirrorless truck. I've got a DAF. So it's got no wing mirrors and it's got cameras. They're meant to pan round so you can see when you're going around corners and all that lot, but for some reason it's decided it don't want to play ball this morning. So go figure it. I don't know. I don't get it. We'll try and let it go into standby mode for the cameras when we get to Freightliner. At least we can hopefully see on the roundabouts where we are going. Oh man, why are the weekends so short, eh? I'm trying to... So we do have the two cameras on this. We have the, the main viewing one, which isn't that wide, then we've got the big wide one, but the wide one's that small and that wide. Trying to spot roundabout on that, it's a bit difficult at times, but it's no bother. Not the first time it's done it, and it won't be last probably. If I toggle automatic panning, should do it. Well, oh well. So yeah, once we've tipped this Bradford this morning, we're coming back to Doncaster, getting that empty box then lifted off at Freightliner. Then we're around the corner to Riley's to pick up an empty 20 foot to head over to Trafford Park in Manchester to load hazardous, which according to the paperwork says it is going down to London Gateway, but that remains to be seen. We'll find out. Well, I'll find out when you find out whether it's going or not. There we are. So yeah, we've just got an empty box on at the minute, but the truck's been sat all weekend. Well, since 8 o'clock Saturday morning. So I just like to let it warm up a little bit and warm through before we start pushing too hard. God's sake, bus. Bus is hardly in labour, never mind. Wanted to pull out, it might as well just not bother. So that's the plan at the minute for the day. Obviously, if you've been watching the videos a while, you know things in shipping containers and transport can change at an instant. So we were meant to be going down with the box to London Gateway straight from Airport this morning where we're based, and there's a load of one in there. We're meant to be taking that down, but they've been given this hazardous job to cover over at Manchester, so I do ADR work as well, so I do hazardous. So that's all good, but we'll see how the day gets on. We had a good week last week and a long week, so it's a quieter week this week. It's a quieter week, innit? It just means it's a rest week. So I'll get off and we'll get on over to Freightliner in Doncaster and get the boxes swapped over. Right, and we're just making our way out of Freightliner in Doncaster. We've been about half hour in here or so. A little bit busy this morning, really. Hey, my cameras are panning round. It's good because you need them in here. You do need them in here to try and get out. This might be a bit bright coming through here, right? Bear with me. Can't see anything of the trailer. Right, we're clear. Oh, we've got a green light. Have I got to still accept? I know it's a green light, but there we go, accept. Barrier open, there we are. We're away. So if you've been watching the videos, you know I don't like going up A1 at the minute because, well, one, it's just a horrendous road around here, and two, it's also got big roadworks on it at the minute, and there's always delays. So we go around on this channel. We've got M18 to M62, and that's what we're doing this morning. It's this is a poor roundabout to get out of, because that's straight out. Straight out, that doesn't happen often. Yeah, we go round. It's a lot easier driving, a lot easier for a truck probably, and a lot easier for me. So that's what we do. We go around, and it just makes it easier. I think truck gets better fuel economy as well. It can't not do, because it's just continuous rather than stop-start traffic. Especially with a load on like this, you know, we've got 26.5 ton on now, the fibre. Go to some fibre place in Bradford. But I'm not feeling as bad as usually doing a Monday morning with low energy. I feel like I've got a bit more get-go about me this week, which is good. I don't know why, but we'll take it. We will certainly take it. Let's just hope that my truck behaves this week and don't throw up any silly warning lights like it did last week. Touch wood at the minute, there's nothing on the dashboard, so it'll weird what was going on last week. I'll keep an eye on it. I'd say it was flashing up engine malfunction, but there were no, I don't think they're wrong with it. I think it's something to do with suspension on the truck. They just don't know whatever to throw up. So I've noticed when I park up and get out of cab, suspension's right up on it, you know, and I'm tilted right forward in cab, you know, and tag axle goes down with an empty box on at times, and just weird things, little things, and but it's a daft end of the day, innit? So what do you expect? You can't expect much else. You know, it's 58,000 miles. It's in for MOT in 2 weeks, so I'll keep an eye on it. My office are aware of problems with it and that, so I said I'll keep them up to date. If it needs to go in, it needs to go in, doesn't it? But if I could try and nurse it till it goes for MOT, it would be as a great advantage to them. So we'll just take it a little easy at the minute. That's all we can do, innit? That is all we can do. So we're going to get off and start making headway over towards Bradford, and we hope that traffic's nice and easy. Well, it won't be Monday morning without finding some traffic to sit in, would it? So they've got smart motorway here and they're not using it. It's always the case, really, isn't it? Smart motorway, we've got 4 lanes we can use potentially, but well, we won't use them. I get everyone into 3 still. Oh well. We're only 5 miles away now from the job. We come up to 7:42. It's due for 8:30, so we're perfectly on time at the minute, all being well. So we can be fairly relaxed, in no rush. We'll get there when we get there at the minute. It's a bit bad weather. It is windy at times. And it's only going to get stronger as the day goes on, so that could be interesting. And that's just about to start climbing up the 606. It could be a bit of a slow climb to junction 2 for Motorway trading estates. Only 1.2 mile away, like, but it's got some weight behind this. Imagine it's just going to be big bags of fibres or something, I don't know. I really looked at what they do. I just know it's called James Robinson Fibres, so I knew it was going to be heavy, and it is. They put a new warehouse down there, Advanced Logistics. Starting to brighten up a little bit actually. Weather just coming up to 10 to 8 now. At the minute, it's 40 mile an hour. As we start the climb. I've not spoke with office yet to see if that Trafford Park job is still down at Gateway. I've got a sneaky feeling it's going to get railed, but we'll see. We'll see how we get on. It's due at 1 o'clock. I think it's going to be tight for us to get there for 1 o'clock, to be fair. It took us an hour and 14 minutes to get here, and we've probably only lost 6-7 minutes in traffic. So this is booked at 8:30. I think they've got one at 7:30 booking as well here that we've got, the company. So they're probably there now getting tips. So we might not be out till 9:30. You know, it's looking at 11 o'clock VBS over at Doncaster. Box off, box on. Find somewhere for a break. It's all over the place in a minute. We'll see how we do. Plus the weather's going to come in, that might be a factor as well. It's going to get worse, I think, before it gets better. But no bother, we're just getting off here and we're 0.6 of a mile away. Down 38 miles an hour up the hill. Just letting truck do what it wants for gearing. After last week, just let it do what it wants. As long as we get up it. Hills like that are alright because you can build up some momentum before it. It's ones up country lanes and that you're knackered on. Yep, you're just knackered on them. But no bother. No bother. Just waiting for these lights to change. Come on. Oh dear. Sure, most of these lights aren't on sensors in this country. There we go. There we go. We're through. So under the 606, and I think it's first left round this bend. If I remember, it looks like it's on some hill as well to get up into Weybridge. It should be fun. Certainly should be fun. Let's have a look here. Yeah, we can get round Wharfdale. It's not that one then, is it? I think it is. No, I think I want another one. Do I? Or do I want this one? No, I think I've got wrong one. Yeah, we need other one. I have to try and reverse back somewhere then. Oh dear, it always happens, doesn't it? At least we can, looks like we can reverse just straight back across road into B&Q delivery point here, and then we'll go out to junction again and back. It's not that bad then. It's not that bad. Just got to watch out for cars because they will try and get up the side of us any chance they can get. Let these go. So, come on, don't go in that way. There we go. No, because I ain't got a gear all of a sudden. It were in automatic and then went to neutral again. Yeah, postcode sort of comes up on the middle of these two roads, but it ain't its next one. its next one, but no worries, we got away with that one alright. Certainly got away with it alright. Straight out and up here. I forgot there were Greg's here. It's handy to know. We can get parked at that on the way out. Yeah, it's this next one that we want. Then Wharfdale, Millersdale. I see sign for it, I think. Well, I see sign for business next to it anyway, so that's that part of it, innit? Oh dear. Could have done with stopping on this road. I could do it toilet, to be fair. Certainly could do with it. Alright, let's have a look. See if we can get up on this weighbridge straight away. Well, we certainly can. See what I mean? It's on. At least it's a straight shot for it though. It's on weighbridge and then to transport office it says, I think. Oof, Jesus. Ho ho ho. I was lucky. Right, I'll get off and I will go see these and get booked in. Ooh, very nice out there. Well, they said just to stay here and someone will come and get me when they're ready for us. They think I might be on that side, so that's what we'll do. So I'll get off and find out where they want us. Right, so we're just leaving actually now. We've come up to 9:30, so we have been just over an hour in there from our booking time. Well, just an hour, sorry, from our booking time. So we're not done bad. Asked for an 11 o'clock BBS. Apparently the next job from Trafford Park is going down to Gateway. They've got a backload sorted on it already. So happy days on that front, and what a place to park for this wagon. Unless are they queuing? No, Jesus Christ. It's a bit chaotic here now. It is a bit chaotic. My God. No one wants to let people go anywhere. Make sure this is on. Yeah, we're on. We're on. Let's see if we can get out of here then. I'll let the car up that needs to come up. Even though we have got right away, but yeah, this wagon across from us ain't parked in the best spot, have they? We let these two up, we can get down then if they want to come up at any point when they're ready. Yeah, when you're ready. Oh, right, let's go. Let's go. Luckily it's a fairly big junction when I get a gear. There we go. We're out and we're fully clear. So yeah, apparently it's going down a Gateway. So they have got a backload resorted on this out of Gateway. So I think my plan at the minute, my thinking is going to be to get to Rothwell truck stop tonight. So obviously from Trafford Park down a Gateway is going to be 5 and a bit hours. We've done an hour and 36 already. Obviously we've got to go back to Doncaster now, then over to Trafford Park, which is going to probably put us on 4 hours driving for the day. So, you know, it's not looking likely from getting down to the Tilbury yard down at London Gateway. So that's just the plan at the minute. I think is going to be put it into Rothwell truck stop tonight and just start a little bit earlier in the morning, but we'll see how we get on. We've got to see what time goes like, haven't we, and the roads and everything like that, because apparently I think 11 o'clock is when they're forecasting that wind from then until rest of the day. So we've got to go over Pennines yet, over Saddleworth Moor, highest motorway in Britain, I believe, or something like that. So with a bit of luck we should have an alright sail over, but I don't want to be sailing anywhere. I want to be planted. But so we've got an empty box on now. We're getting this off at Freightliner Doncaster. It's got us there at 10:30, so I've asked for an 11 o'clock VBS just to play it safe. From there we're going round the corner to Riley's to get the box on. We've got 54% diesel left, so it'd be a heavy load we're taking down the gateway as well, so we'll need diesel on the way. So that's why I'm thinking just putting it in Rothwell tonight, get there, fill up, then get parked so we're nice and secure with a full tank of diesel and load on. We're not messing about trying to get in late at night when we're running out of time. We can literally just get parked up, it's welcome break in there. We don't have to go book in, we can just park up, draw curtains and get some rest until the morning. So that's what we're thinking at the minute, but obviously, you know, plans can change and things can happen on the roads. There's a lot of miles to cover yet still, so we'll crack on and hope for the best. Just like that, we're coming down to Doncaster, 5 mile away from Freightliner. It was getting windy. I apologise about the state of the windscreen, but we're running low on water in it. I'm sure it's got an all-in tank on this for water. It can hold about 50 litre, but every 2 days it needs filling up. I'd never known it like it, so we're just having to do it every now and then. We'll do it now just to get it clean. There we go. Spray on roads. I don't know why roads are so dirty though, unless they've been putting grit down. But still no word on what we're doing after this, or after we've been loaded at Trafford Park on our way down the gateway. So when we get here I'm going to email them, I'm going to send them a message to see if they can send it over so I can get the notes printed, and then I can start planning on what we're going to do. So it's just going to be a case of, I think Rothwell's going to be our best bet. I can't see us getting any further down than that tonight. I think it's just going to be pointless just trying, because it's 2.5 hours to Tilbury Yard from Rothwell. You know, we're 2.5 hours driving now. We're going to be nearly 4.5 by the time we get back to Manchester to Trafford Park. It's going to be probably 3 hours down to Rothwell truck stop or something like that. So it's looking likely that we'll be in there tonight still, but I'd like to know what we've got for tomorrow, so if we need to plan or push it or something like that, we know and we can plan for that. But for now I'll get off, and if we get this box off, you can see the trees bending, I hope, on this. Jesus Christ, these might stop lifting at Freightliner and that, but we'll find out. I'll get off, I'll go give them a bell and see if they can send it through, and we'll crack on from there. Right, so we just got a box off now at airport at Freightliner, sorry. We're on our way down to Riley's now. It's only around the corner to get the box on. We've got to work through for tomorrow. I think we're going to be well, I think there's a chance that it could change, because I don't think they realise how late we might possibly be yet. We've got a 9 o'clock Wolverhampton out of London Gateway. I think that's going to be late. I need to be leaving Gateway with a clean card at 5 o'clock in the morning to make that for 9. So that ain't happening. And then after that we've got a 1 o'clock Mansfield reload back down to London Gateway, which I think is going to also be a little bit late at the minute. Obviously I can only tell with how long we're loading at Trafford Park and things like that, and when we get parked up. Like I say, I don't think we're going to make Gateway today. We're on 2 hours 49 now. It took 1 hour and 8 minutes to get to job in Bradford this morning, so it's gonna be best part of 2 hours over to Trafford Park, which is going to put, well, that before 49 now. You know, so it'll be 5 hours driving by the time we get there, which don't make it look well, does it, for getting down the Gateway? But we'll only see. We can only see what the roads throw up as well. Obviously the weather is getting windier, quite a lot windier. I'm hoping they're still lifting at Riley's, to be honest, because if not, we'll be buggered. For one, we will be knackered, but you know, what can we do? We just got to try and believe that they are lifting still, and we can get a container on and start making our way over cautiously over towards Trafford Park. I think it's going to be windy on top of Saddleworth. I think there will be a very strong wind up there. Just hope that they don't close it and that we can't get over, but we should be able to get over. I've never known it close over there. A66 closes to high side of vehicles quite often, but I've never known M62 shut. But we shall see. You know, it's going to be, trying to think, so if it's 5:30 we get down to Trafford Park, which, you know, is not to Trafford Park, to Rothwell, sorry, tonight, which is probably looking about right earliest for getting down there. You know, if it was going to have 9 off, that'd be a 2:30 start in the morning. It'd be 4 o'clock VBS down at Gateway. No, it'd probably be looking at 5 o'clock VBS. Either way, it's going to be, tomorrow's going to be running late all day, I think, on that. You know, he's just trying to find cut-offs for him. That's going to be a problem. You know, I think it'd be about 4 o'clock cut-off at the Mansfield reload, which I've done before. I don't think I've done it on channel, but I've done it before, so it's all right in there. Just picking up recycling plastics to go out the country. So, but obviously, if we start that early in the morning at 2:30 in the morning, that puts us. We've only got till 5:30 then to yeah, indicators help, mate, with your car. We know where you're going then. Yeah, it's going to be looking, we've only got till 5:30 then, so if we're not loading till 4 at Mansfield, you know, out for 5, we've only got half hour left. We're not getting anywhere, really. Well, we're not getting anywhere. I just wouldn't leave. We'll just have to stay there anywhere we could find. But, you know, we can only play it by ear and see what happens in front of us, you know. I think they will change the job when I tell them rough timings of things and that, and when they see sort of it unfolding like that, you know, we don't tell them any distruths. They're going to actually stop to let this car through. Yeah, we don't tell them any untruths. We just tell them truth of how it is. You know, it's going to be looking late all day tomorrow. These are my rough timings that I think I'm going to be at places. You know, what do you want to do? Put it in their hands then. If they change it, they change it. If they don't, they don't. 2 turners here. We recognise them too. They're not from our depot. Don't know where they've come from, but I'll go get off and go get this box off in Riley's. Oh no, box on in Riley's, sorry, a 20-footer for loading hazardous, and we'll crack on over towards so I thought that was my old Wincanton truck there. My old reg were URS, that was USS. It looked like URS from start. But yeah, we'll go get a box on and get over towards Trafford Park, and hope we can get there on time. How's that car got there, that Beamer? You see it? He's in it still. Put that on video. Well, that's just coming down now to climb up Saddleworth. It is bloody windy. I'm getting blown all over the place with no weight on, you see. So we're slowing it right down. We're gonna go. I think when we're going up Saddleworth, I'm just gonna stick behind a heavier load. You know, a truck that's just going slower, I'll stick with them. I think it's. I'd rather lose 5 minutes than have a problem. So we're just taking it steady, let everyone race past us, because they've all got, most of these have got weight on, you see. Usually we're carrying bloody heavy loads, but today we're not. Typical, innit? but it is very windy. The 616 actually at Sheffield to go over Manchester is actually closed it for wagons. Well, they've closed it full stop, I think, because the slip road was shut. So that's unusual to see, very unusual to see. I've not seen that before. Well, we're just about to start the climb. Hopefully it's not bad up here, but I think it'd be bad coming down other side down to Manchester. That does get windy there. It is open at times, but I'm hoping you can hear the wind on the glass on the windscreen at the front. Just trying to take it slow and steady. Can't wait to get some weight on. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to let the camera keep rolling, so if hope does happen I can capture it, but I'll just edit it up if I'm not talking for too long. And so there might be jumps coming up between scenes and that, but we'll see what unfolds. Hopefully nothing, but I'll never say never in it. We've already seen a car in Edge. That was just bizarre with that. Very bizarre. Because you'll see I was looking at it to think, you know, is there like a parking space there or something, but no, it looked like it just gone straight in. So we're just going to stick behind these here. Just going to stick behind these. Last thing you want to do is try start taking overtaking and get a bit of a wobble on, and you've nowhere to go. At least here, you know, we've got hard shoulder to blow onto a little bit when it's there. You know, we've got a little bit of leeway then. We've got at least a direction to aim for to go. Stick behind this foreign wagon. He's doing 45 mile an hour, so it's 10 mile an hour less than we can do. But like you say, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, especially with us being, we've got a 20-foot box on, so it's a middle trailer, you know, and it's empty. There's no weight, nothing in it. No weight, nothing. So Jesus. So it's only 2 ton that's on this trailer. This box weighs 2.18 ton is the tare weight of this box when it's empty. So like I say, I'm looking forward to getting the 20 ton load on that we're going to get to at least plant us into the ground. So that's what you need in weather like this. I don't know. You need in weight like this, plus we've got big cab as well, haven't we? So it's a lot of area for it to hit the wind and knock us about, so we'll let everyone else fly about and potentially have problems, and we'll stay as we are. I'd rather lose 5 minutes than 5 hours. It's safety of everyone else on road at end of day, and also myself, and you know, keep an eye on the truck as well. You know, the truck's allocated for me. I'm the only one that drives it, so any damages that agency drivers cause do get logged. I'm going to just get over now because we need to be in this lane, but I'll still hold back because this foreign vehicle probably wants to get over at some point as well, I imagine. There we are, we'll let him in. 52 mile an hour now, so you know, we're still not losing that much, but it just gives us a little bit of wiggle room. You know, if trailer starts going or something like that, I've at least got some. I'm not on the limiter of 56. You know, I've got a couple of mile an hour to try and put foot down to maybe snap it back in line or something, or replant it if the wheels go up. But yeah, that's not what you want in wind like this. A bloody blowout on your trailer as well. Christ. Get me to the other side of this. Put aircon on low as well. It's almost like sweaty palms weather is this. Driving we've done so far today, so we're not going to be far off for just under 5 hours when we get to this job, you see. Let's say about 3 hours down to Rothwell truck stop for parking up, you know, it's going to be 7 hours then. No, 8 hours, sorry. So, you know, that's definitely us done there then. That's, yeah. I've had in my head for some reason 7 hours and it's going to be 8. We're not making Gateway tonight. So that's that plan then. That's that set in stone. It's Rothwell bound for the evening. I have no cruise control on this. Got manual control of it at the minute. I say it doesn't look that bad weather. I just hope the camera's picking up the wind when it does gust and rattle up the decided cab and that. So that fully does get us that. Really does get us. Glad I'm not doing curtain side of work in this wind. We would be all over the place. You can tell it's windy because there's no wagons overtaking. You know, all lighter wagons are just sort of sticking behind the heavier ones. There we are. First sign for strong winds. M62 junction 29 to 32. Oh no, to 29 to 22. Jesus. That's a long way, is that? Oh no, 23. No, Christ, not mine. Not 29. 23 to 22, sorry. So Warburton's been brave. With his loaves of bread on. Potentially. Looks like he's got a bit of weight on actually, yeah. You can see, I could see on tyres they're a bit bulged. So I'm just content with staying here because it gets a bit more open now. Once we get around this bend it becomes a bit more open, then obviously right next bend we're on moors. We're on tops then. Working our way up to the highest point, so we're just going to keep an eye on the road ahead in case there's any harsh braking or out like that. You know, you don't look at the vehicle in front driving trucks, you look down the road to see if it's out, and then you got time to adjust and stop accordingly. See windmills going round. Bet they're creating some electricity today. If they're running, there's one over here on hill that ain't even going round. There's a viaduct here that's coming up, that's over a body of water, that'll have some wind on it. Because that's where that windmill on the right, that's the way it's facing that way, so brace yourself potentially for this little crossing on this bridge. And then we'll be on the top, so in the elements potentially then after that. Oh yeah, we're just coming to it now, I can see everybody braking. This here, yeah, you can see wind blowing across. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. And you always get someone that's brave who's still trying to gun it across. There's two wagons behind me now that are catching up quite quick, but I ain't letting them rush me. You know, they could be fully loaded and got 44 ton in weight holding them down. Or we've only got probably 14 ton in weight holding us down at the minute. Maybe 15 touching 16 ton maybe. I think these cabs are 9 ton. Trailer's 4 in its own and 2 ton in box, so that's it, we're up at the top now, near enough. One more little climb to do, prolonged climb, but this is the pretty much the top here. This is the most open bit. That pulling parcel force trailer has been a bit braver. The one that we're catching behind has stayed behind now, directly behind. He were overtaking the wagon that's behind me now on the bridge, this parcel force one. Drop down to 9 degrees as well. I bet this house up here gets cold. In middle of the road here. One of them you'd love to see what it's like inside, because it looks abandoned on the outside near enough, doesn't it? It doesn't look great. Yeah, I bet that's had some snow on its property over winters and that over time. There you go, fully loaded Scania V8. He ain't bothered about the wind. Will be when he gets a wobble on though. That looks a fairly light Keydwars wagon that's gone past, with curtains rippling all over. It's really blowing now. It is really blowing now. I think coming down other side's probably worse than actual top here, to be fair. It's a bit more open, some at bridges going down that. You got the momentum of the going down the hill pulling you. Yeah, there must be some wind up here because we're down to 30 miles an hour now. Just let them all go. I'll let them all go. I'm not in that much of a rush to risk everything for it, to try and make up a couple of minutes coming over here. Job's due in 7 minutes anyway, we're 24 mile away, you know, we're going to be late, so a couple more minutes don't matter, does it? A couple more minutes certainly don't matter, but slower speed suits me. Certainly suits me. As you can see, it's just all open here, there's nothing here. Bet the sheep are loving it. 40 mile an hour, signs safe suggest 40 mile an hour as a speed limit, so that is what we are doing. Well, coming up to the highest point now. This is the highest point. So like I say, it does get a bit open down here, so if they're just clips in now for about, so I'm just not talking on them, then you know I'm just concentrating, but it was worth putting in for the wind. Yeah, there's been quite a few brave wagons that have been gunning it past and then getting a wobble and braking in the last couple of minutes. Yeah, just starting the descent now down into the Manchester area. Oh yeah, I'll be ready for bed tonight with this concentration. You're just sort of anticipating wind and having to react straight away to snap it back, in a sense. If any of you drive wagons, you'll know what I mean. You know, to say they're heavy, they do like to twitch about a hell of a lot. A hell of a lot. Yeah, this is going to be a... Christ. Can you hear it? Wind deflector. This is going to be a slow descent down. It's a good job with no weight on now, actually, because it'd be testing brakes now with the weight if you come down here with how slow it is. I'm sure if you let a wagon run down here fully loaded without braking, you'd hit 100 down here probably, with length and steepness of it. Again, we'll just let everybody crack on with overtaking. We're in no rush. You know, it's load like this that you want. Heavy loaded bricks. They're not too high. Low centre of gravity, but they're heavy. So you got the weight on to keep yourself on the ground. And what you don't want is, you don't want to be coming up with a wide load like this the other way. Luckily it looks heavy. But they're just big modular buildings, just like porter cabins, man. Yeah, they're going slow because of the size of them, I think, not because of weight. Just because of buffering that they'd get on them. There's a bridge coming up just on left, you know, more or less directly in front, about 11 o'clock. That's where it usually gusts quite bad, or it has in the past. That's nearly caught, well, snack. It woke me up a few times coming on here about she's just complacent, and you, whoa. We're nearly down. I think that'll be the last obstacle. Get over that. If it's not so bad on that, we've cracked it from there then, and we're laughing. We're pretty much home and dry, hopefully, but I still won't be settled until we get some weight on, really. To be fair, everyone is sort of behaving themselves a wee bit, so we're alright. But yeah, this is it. This is the bridge here. This is bridge, you can see it's like a valley there, and it's just open on the right. Luckily we're coming at a slow speed. It's not that bad actually. I've been over a lot worse when it's blowing left to right from the screen here. It does get quite choppy here. We're nearly down now, mile marker to junction 21, and that's pretty much the bottom there. So it's not been that bad of a run over. There's been a few little gusts, or big gusts, quite a lot of little ones, but it's not been that lively. Luckily we've been alright, so I'll get off and finish the last like half a mile of the descent down, and then catch you when we're getting closer towards the job at Trafford Park. And of course there's one more obstacle before we get to the job at Trafford Park, and it's this one last bridge I forgot about. Well, I thought we got off before it, to be honest, but no, Harry, it's other side up the river, obviously. Oh man, look at this. It's open. It is open. Oh, I'm sorry, we're going down to 30 mile an hour for this. We're going down to 30 mile an hour, we're getting overtook by an Asda wagon, but he is unit only, so fair. We're at the top near enough, and we're alright at the minute. I think it's more of a headwind, luckily, but we are getting off at this junction anyway. If this clip does end, this camera is on 19% battery, so it could possibly run out of charge. Possibly, but we're 1.6 mile away. There is a couple of roundabouts and that to go over in junctions, so all being well, it shouldn't be too bad. As we get off at the junction, oh, that bridge wasn't that bad. I thought it was going to be worse when I looked at it, and it was all open, no protection on nothing, but we survived, we got over it, and it's all good now. So yeah, we literally go past our yard at Trafford Park here that we've got at Manchester. It's pretty much behind it is the job. It's pretty much behind it. So this is Trafford Centre, shopping centre that we're coming past in a minute. It's at the back of this. Oh man. I'll get cattle on when we get to here. I'll make a cup of coffee. I don't need a break as well. We've got hour and 16 minutes driving left before we need a break. So we could be looking somewhere along here for a break for the day. But we will see. We'll see what happens. So we want Trafford Park, this lane here. I've gone wrong a few times around here. Luckily there's roundabouts connect all this together. I'm sure there's a roundabout down there. If you go down there, you can just come back up again, because that road leads under the bridge that we've just come over. There's a road that leads there. We couldn't get off before the bridge to get onto that road. We've got to come over the bridge to get onto that road, I believe. But no worries, we made it. We're over, and we've one more roundabout, and then it's a straight shot to the job then. Quite quiet, to be fair. It's quite nice. He says it's quite nice, is it? It's a great pothole in the road, or as wide as truck. So I think we need behind this BMW here. That's what we're going for. Yeah, wagon behind's doing same, so got an Audi up the side of us. I thought they might have been coming straight across front of us then. Like an Audi S3 type thing, estate car. So our yard's literally here. It's down that road that we've got at Trafford Park. And we're 0.4 of a mile away to the job. It comes up over the bridge. There's actually a turner's coming the other way. Look at that. How about that, eh? So we turn onto Nash Road, 0.3 of a mile. I'll try and not take the wrong turn in this time, because I don't think I'll get so lucky getting back out again. I think I got airborne then. So it's not this one. So that's ISO tank. This is where wagon behind's going to go in, I imagine. There, we're coming out where that truck's just come out. That's Nash Road. If you can hear me, I've got potholes. So we turn in here, and I think it's first right. Yeah, I can see company. I can see the company. Well, I think it's this first right anyway. Yeah, commercial vehicles only. Tell a match. Right, so I'll get off and go book in here and see where they want me. There we go, all loaded. We're all loaded. So I didn't do any filming in there. We're gonna give you an update while I'm in there in the cab, but by the time I got the stickers and all that lot on, we were ready to leave, near enough. So I've just managed. So we've had to have a break in here because sweet nature of the work, how it's falling and that, but I'll claim it all back tomorrow as well. It's annoying, it happens, but you know, it's containers at the end of the day. It's we sit best at time doing absolutely nothing, so we can't really grumble to make our way out. So we are nice and heavy now. It's 20 odd ton on this, on our way to London Gateway. This way. I think it's going to be best to turn right a bit, he says. Is it? I was going to want to let him go. I hope they'll let him go. I was hoping they were going to make him have him stay there until I could go. But I think this Viola wagon is going to try and let us out. There we are. Oh, there, mate. There we go, we're out. Good night. Oh, Christ. Yeah, it's nice to have some weight on though, at least. So we are down to London Gateway. Our second job tomorrow has been cancelled though, because the shipper won't let us reload the box that we're going to pick up. They want us to take that into Pentalvers at Cannock, and then they wanted us to run empty up to Riley's to pick up a box to go load at Mansfield, which it's not going to happen. We're going to be 3 o'clock starting morning as it is. All being well, if we can get down here in time to park up at Trafford Park. We're 134 mile away. It's currently got us out at 5:30, has it? Not 20 past 5. So as long as we're there before 6 o'clock and can get booked off for 6, we can start at 3. We've got a 6 o'clock VBS in the morning to get the box on, and then up to that job at Wolverhampton for 9 o'clock, which, well, we've said earlier that's not happening on time, and I don't know what lane I need here. I'm going to sort of take them both, and we are around the roundabout just. There we go, we're round. So yeah, that's going to be the plan, is let's get over this lane, is obviously try and get up there as soon as we can. So it'll be 3 o'clock start, so it's probably going to be, trying to think in my head at the minute, 6. We're 6 o'clock VBS. They're out for 7. I need to ideally be over a lane, but it's a bus lane. Out for 7. We'll go to hire code truck stop and have a break. So that's away for 8 o'clock. Maybe 8, 9, 10. It's gonna be between 11 and 12. We're up at this job tomorrow, up at Wolverhampton, which, you know, is not ideal. Some air conditioning place that we're doing there. And then we're into Pentalvers at Cannock to see what we can get from there. Office might just take it and run me back up to Leeds way if they don't like what Birmingham are giving us this summer, so that could be an option, but we will certainly see. We're just coming up, we've just literally crossed over now 5 hours driving for the day, so we're going to be 7.5 hours plus driving when we get down to Rothwell, so we're not making it any further than that, not at all. It's just how it falls, unfortunately, isn't it? Well, they can't have it all. We've done 212 miles so far this morning, or so far today even. So here's what it is. It's class 9 that we've got on. It's miscellaneous hazardous products, environmentally hazardous and all that lot. So we're all stickered up. We've got the orange plates up front and back, and we've got some weight on as well, but it is liquid. It's bulk liquid, so when the wind rocks it, it's going to rock even more, but oh well. At least we're heavy, at least we've got some weight on. We're just going to go straight down the M6, straight onto the M6 toll, and straight along the A14 to Rothwell truck stop. We only just made it across there. I'm hoping we're not blocking the junction. No, we've made it, but we're not. These can't go anywhere anyway, that to the left of us. It's a bit of a poor design really, isn't it? They don't sync up at all. Obviously all them cars there have just been released. They can't go anywhere because we're here. We can't now go anywhere because of traffic in front of us. It's they've just gone to green, so I think we're just going to keep going and play the innocent. I didn't know the lights did this sort of thing, but now we're over. We're going to be going past Manchester Airport on the way out. I think it's taking us, yeah, it's taking us left. So that's the plan at the moment. Hopefully it works out that way and we can get parked up for 6 o'clock in Rothwell truck stop. But we're going to need diesel as well. We're on 34%. Jesus Christ. You just can't avoid potholes. The car upside of me, so I couldn't get over. We want this one, I think. Oh, it's one I'm going for anyway, so yes, that's the plan. So I'll get onto this M60 and start making our way down south towards Rothwell truck stop in Birmingham. Right, so we've had to come on A50, the M6 one, between junction 15 and 14. We got off at 15 to come on the A50. It was a 45-minute delay between that junction. It's only like 4 or 5 miles, something like that. So we've come down this way. We're on 23% diesel, 81 miles away. Not sure where to go fill up. I'd like to make it to Rothwell and fill up there. Obviously we've got a few more roundabouts to contend with now, and hills, but obviously it's a lot quicker. It was 42 minutes quicker coming this way when I finally accepted the route. It was up to nearly an hour delay actually at that point then. So it's not ideal, but we've got to do what we can get. We still ain't got a VBS through yet for 6 PM or 6 AM in the morning, sorry. Still waiting for that to pop through. But we're making decent time. It's got us there at 5:28 at the minute, so we've got time to stop to grab diesel, but I'm not 100% sure along here where we can grab diesel. There's a BP along here, I think, but I'm not sure. I can't remember if I might have been in once actually during COVID, but they didn't have any fuel in there when I went in, so they were just empty. So we'll have a think. We'll have a 22%. It's got dropped down another one, but we are going downhill. I think the sensor on this is at the back, so when it's level, it'll probably jump up to 23 again. I'm unsure. I'm in two minds, you see. Just in two minds about it. 79 mile. If we were empty, we'd easily met that, but obviously we've got a bit of weight on now, a bit of weight behind us, which is helping us down the hills, but not helping us up the hills or on the flat. I'm not sure if Leicester Forest East is key fuels or not, if they'll take key fuels in there, you see. Oh, decisions in it. It's all decisions. It's welcome break, so they should take it. Well, most of them take it, but I can guarantee I'll go try it. If we now bugger off, we don't take that one. You know, I just cut loss and try and get this BP that's on A50 here coming up soon. Cut a loss, get in there and fill up with diesel. I hope we're not waiting too long for a pump. So that's biggest worry. So I'm just watching this car because I'm having to let it run to get past them because they've sped up a bit now, even though we did catch them on the flat. There we go, we're past them. Yeah, so I think I'll fill up at this BP and just hope that we get a good turnaround in and out straight away. Otherwise, we probably won't be parked up before 6 then, and we won't be able to start at 3 in the morning, but swings and roundabouts in it. It's what it is. It is what it is. Oh dear me. But I'll get off and I'll go try and find some diesel for us, and I'll let you know how we find. I'll let you know how we get on with the search for that. I managed to phone someone who can have a look, and we can get fuel apparently at Derby Services coming up here on the A50. It's welcome break, so that's the plan. We've just got 19% left. We're 54 miles away, so we could probably make it, but you know, if we can fill up, we can fill up. We've done, then we can just get parked up, and when we get to Rothwell, that's the plan at the minute. But I've got a van that's coming up undertaking me here, and we're not far away from the services, so pull your finger out, mate. It's 2/3 of a mile to get in off. There we go. There we go. Let's see what we can do here. Hopefully we can get straight on the pump. I think there's only one, and it's central, so we can only get it on one when it's on that side for us, really. But we'll have a look, see what we can do. Fingers crossed we can get fuel. Fingers crossed. Straight away anyway, not have much of a queue, but we will find out in a second. At least none of the wagons in front of us are going in. That's a bonus. That is a bonus. I warn you, it's not a big services. It's not a big services at all. I think there's one on fuel pump. Oh no, there might be two sides. There might be two sides this way. It'll be alright if it is. I think he's on the outer one. We might be able to get on the inner one. Which will do for us. That'll do for us. We've still not got a BBS through, by the way, yet. They're still chasing that. They've chased 3 times for Tilbury Yard, and we are still waiting. So, oh look at that. He's just pulled off as well. Even better. Oh no, he wasn't even on. You're parked up at the side, but that inner one don't work. It's fastened up, so I'll get on here and we'll go grab some diesel now. Right, that is us just coming down a Rothwell, just like that. An hour and 1 minute since we stopped for diesel, so it's not had a bad run. We've been all right actually. Ready for parking up though and stretching my legs a little bit. I know that. 7 hours 50 driving so far today. It's been a long one. It has been a long day, but we're just getting off now and we'll be parked up shortly. We're less than half a mile away now. It's literally just off of this slip road. If you've been watching the videos, you know where it is. Turn right at this awkward roundabout really for it, and then straight over the next one. So happy days. Happy days. We're just coming up to 22.6 at the minute. So yeah, we've had a good run. We've got on time for what we wanted. As we wait for a gap to get out of this junction. Oh, we're gonna have to hold it. So they're coming thick and fast. You can't really see out to the right, just headlights appearing now and then. It's just non-stop, man. No. Oh, I'm in the middle of junction at the minute. You'd think someone would try and let me go, but we're just going. We're going. There we go. Eventually got half a gap to get out in. And I mean half a gap. There's two cars that are queuing out behind us now, waiting for me to get up to speed. But what can you do at that? You just got to try and take half a gap and get out, haven't you? We got there. That's typical. Look at gap now. No one there now. That's about right, isn't it? So over this roundabout, down the hill, and slow it down on the corner because we are hazardous. It is liquid that we've got on in big drums that are 4 drums a pallet. So it's been sloshing about quite a bit all the way, and it is top heavy. The double stacked, I saw it when I shut doors, the double stacked pallets on this, so we'll take it cautiously down here. Yeah, there's quite a few in already. There's quite a few in already. There we are, into the truck stop. Happy days. Happy days. Hopefully I'm not long to get in a space because I could do it toilet as well, to be fair. I think there's some fuel pumps that aren't working as well in here. But, oh dear. Yeah, you can see fuel pumps are shut off, some of them. Far 2 are not open. There's people parked everywhere at the minute in here. They're everywhere in here at the minute. We'll get inside and then we're parked up for the evening. Turn my sat nav off now, it's telling me I've gone wrong, but I haven't. I think we're pretty sure we're in the truck stop here. Pretty sure we are in it. Might even just park because you come in on the left hand side here, to be fair. That's what I might do, try and get a bit of space to myself. Or do I go on the back? We'll go around back. We'll go around back. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Oh, there's loads of room on back. We'll get on the back. Fridges park at front, you see, that's like renowned for fridge parking, and he's going to take the whole road and we're going to have to wait. I'm not fussed about parking at front here, you know, I don't mind walking to the toilets a bit longer. We're not that desperate really. It's usually quieter on the back as well, you see. Usually a little bit quieter. There's no one behind us at the minute just yet. This lad ain't got much rush. We'll just stop here so this lad can cross in front of us with his food. Ready for his tea. And he ain't got much gusto about him. Is that a right angle, is that? MSC wagon getting in. He'll straighten up a little bit and then we're good to go, I think. Yeah, there's no like H. No, we'll go. We'll get out of his way and then we're good to go, you see. Yeah, we've just got a one gap there to get in between, you see. There's a few gaps here we could mess about trying to get into, but I can't be bothered. We'll go around back, we'll probably be able to swing into a space and then just reverse it straight back. Or get the end one. Might get this end one here, you see. Might get this end one. And then there's only one person parked on one side of it, then you see. That's what we're thinking, you see. Only one person can park next to me, so I can get right over on the line, because these cabs sit a bit forward than most. So I've found in here, especially when I go to open my door, it's straight onto the person's next to me's wing mirror. So if I get right over here and on the line, I've got a bit more room to get the door open then in the morning. Quickly just straighten up a little bit. Good to go. We are good to go. So I'll be booking off at 6 o'clock, so in 15 minutes time, and then that is us until 3 AM. We're up at 2:30 in the morning, which is always nice. Oh, just a little bit. Right, and that is us in. So I'm going to quickly just jump off and go to the toilet because I am dying. There we go, that's much better. So yeah, we're in for the night now. So we're just going to book off in a minute. We've got 2 minutes left of we're booking off, so that is all good on that front. So tomorrow we're going down to London Gateway, picking up a little box out of there once we got this one off, and then we're into then we're up to Wolverhampton. I think the Empty is going into Cannock after that. At Pentarver's at Cannock, so it's all a case of seeing what we can do after that. So I thought this lad were going to come straight from me. Then there's a wagon nearly drove straight head first into me. Yeah, so that's how it plans at the minute, but obviously things can certainly change. So I'm going to get off, end this video here, and get booked off for the night and get settled to be getting up at 2:30 in the morning. Yay, just what you want after a Monday. So I'll get off. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like the video, hit the bell notification, all that jazz, and tell your friends about it as well. Spread the word. You know, we're trying to grow this channel. We've recently changed the name of it to Harry's Trucking Adventures, which, you know, it's what it's sort of become, and that's fine. It's what we enjoy doing it. We're enjoying it, keeping the videos going week in, week out. So I'm going to get off, and I'll see you all tomorrow.